Ooh, put the burst panel out of Bez's car early. Meanwhile, Taylor 366 at 204. And they're starting to creep in on that top half of the 360s now. 366, 204. Taylor goes number 2, and Cole unfortunately put the burst panel out.
I think he's number 1 on the road.
So we're on our way to Scott Taylor's new garage. Really excited to work with him. Fantastic guy. He just built a brand new garage we're going to be outfitting for him. And his tools came in, so we are following Scott to his new garage. We're going to get everything set up. We're really, really excited about this relationship. One of the coolest parts about what we get to do is work with some of the most amazing people in the business, and Scott Taylor for sure is one of those people. You excited, Scott?
Absolutely, man. We've been waiting on this moment for a minute. Our schedules have been super busy between mine and yours, and now it's finally happening. So got some tools to work with. It's tough not having any tools. Big old shop with no tools, so it's a good place to put some SP tools.
This is going to be awesome, man. What size is this?
Enclosed, it's 50 by 80, and then total footprint is 50 by 100.
Okay.
It's definitely a work in progress. It's going to take me a year plus to get it laid out how I want, but just baby steps, you know. Like I can tell you can't do anything without tools. So this is the most exciting moment out of the whole deal and the whole shop build is the tools, because I'm telling you, you come out here to work on your lawnmower, to do something to the shop, I don't have anything. So I mean, it's going to be fantastic. Well, I believe we know a guy when you get ready.
That's right. I know a trailer guy.
Yep.
Do you know how you want to lay the cabinets out, Scott?
No, I didn't know if they went together a certain way.
So it's completely modular, so like pretty much we can set this up however you want.
So probably center-ish of the cabinet would do the roll, or maybe center or to the right side a little bit.
Okay.
What I was thinking about doing the 90 was doing the 90 all the way down to the end, like do the sink being last, and then doing the 90 and doing just the 90 straight across here, and that would give us an area to sort of film and have like the pretty much the whole back lay would be the SP toolboxes.
Gotcha.
Down here with the cart. Same plan though. I'll just have to do another one with the stuff. We can build it.
Know what a 40415 is. Is that a new part number?
We'll flash it on the screen right now.
Yeah. We're gonna find out. This is a foam set. It might be.
That's gonna come in handy right there. What's our part number? Look at this. There's our part number right there. If you ain't got this in your shop, you're missing the boat right there. Yeah. And to start any shop off, man, got the bottle over. Y'all know we're gonna put this to use. We're gonna have to christen the shop here in a little bit. Right. That should have been the first tool opened right there. Yeah. We could have started the day off. I've got a pile going down the hitch to the dump body.
They did mine the other day.
On the trailer?
She walked out behind that desk and went straight out there. I was like, they make y'all walk out here every single time?
I wouldn't trust somebody with that mustache either.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
you're like, all right, Julius Pringles, we're going to check you.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of tomfoolery going on.
if we take any existing foam, or if we know what the dimensions are for the drawers, all we need to do is take this and flip it upside down, lay the tools out the way that you want them, and I take a picture of that because we have everything digitized. And I shoot it over to Tom and Kevin, Australia, and they'll cut custom foam. So you could spec the trailer the way the race team wants their drawers laid out with the exact tools that they want, not necessarily a set. So
Gotcha.
because you don't necessarily use every one of these 12 points, you might 7/16, half inch, 19, so on and so forth. So that way you only have the sockets in there that you need, and you're not wasting time on stuff that you don't.
Gotcha.
And
That's the first thing that caught my eye with SP Tools, honestly. When I walked by that and I saw that laid out, and then I don't know, it's just part of it. I picked up a ratchet and I felt it. I was like, man, that feels good.
Yeah.
So between the foam inlay and then the ratchet, I was hooked right from the dead go.
Yeah. All right, Scott, so I wanted to show you these. Get all this unimportant stuff out of the way.
That's a nice little...
Oh my goodness. Power tools.
I'm over here drilling over the light. We ain't even got to the power tools yet.
You're going to be using these a lot.
That little feller on the valve covers are going to be fantastic. That's the perfect size for valve covers.
Nice small drill. Gets into tight areas. So that 1/4 inch is impacting. This is chucked. So if you're working on some of your small plastic stuff or small fasteners that you don't want to over torque, you can turn that chuck all the way down, or you can turn it into full drill where it's fully locked.
Gotcha.
So
That is sweet.
either way. This is going to be your new best friend. This is 1/2 inch power in a 3/8 size gun.
Oh yeah, it's light too.
It is. So when you're needing to put some work in, those big heavy guns, they weigh on you after a while. That gives you the strength you need to pull the lug nuts off of the race trailer, or pretty much anything that you would do.
Rear wheels on the hot rod.
Rear wheels on the hot rod, crank bolts, all kinds of stuff. It'll
exciting.
pull out.
That is exciting.
So we've got, and then
Smooth too.
and then there's your 3/8.
Oh man, that is friendly sized right there.
This is, like, we make some really cool stuff. Our wrenches obviously are probably at the top of my list of favorites, but our cordless is second to none. Like, I absolutely love our cordless.
It just feels good in my hand. Like it's a good fit. Like there's definitely some time and development going into that.
The neat thing with this is these are, a lot of the cordless that are out there that the guys are using today are carpenter's tools that have been repurposed for automotive use. These are built specifically for mechanics, the way mechanics use stuff. So the grips are different. When you grab this, you have to reach just a little bit to get your forward and reverse button. But one of our biggest competitors, they make some red stuff. And what I hate about using theirs is my finger, when I'm on the trigger, always hits that forward reverse button.
Gotcha.
So it's not much, but it's just far enough out of the way, so when you're using this,
It's convenient, but out of the way so you don't accidentally hit it.
Exactly, 100%.
No, this is fantastic. I mean, as you know, working on race cars, and we got so much crammed under the hood of these hot rods. I mean, it's going to be easy to get into a tight location with that. It's probably going to be the most used tool.
I feel like we're going to have to get you another set so that you have your set and then the guys have theirs.
That's right.
This has a double, and then we use the double there.
there's so many tools y'all have brought into this shop. But let me tell you, this thing right here, absolute gold. So the tractor battery was stone cold dead. I turned the key on, nothing happened, not a dash light once. When I finally got the jump box on it, every light in the house come on. The front lights are on, the back lights are on, the radio is on, the dash lights is on. And let me tell you, this thing fired it up like it had a brand new 10,000 cranking out battery. And I'm telling you, it spun over like it had 24 volts.
Who needs a battery?
I would tell you, you don't even need a battery. And clearly, it'll jump through not having a battery, and if the battery's bad, it'll still start the vehicle. So, super nice piece. We'll get on to some of the other tools, but had to show y'all this piece. Super cool. If you don't have it in every vehicle you own, you're missing out. I'm telling you. Should be in the trunk. Whatever.
So just to kind of go down the layout, we hooked him up with a couple different carts. So we have our built-in cart here. This is where he's going to keep most of his socket sets that are in the EVA foam, and then he's going to use this for his wiring cart. So all of the wiring work that he's going to be doing for a couple projects y'all see in the future, that's where he's going to be storing all of his wiring tools. The under hood cart, and then as you can see, everything you could possibly think of. We have lights, socket kits, headlights, everything you name it, all the way down to some tumbler cups that I'm sure we'll be getting used to.
Yeah, Heather's already laid claims on the tumblers.
We got to use the thread chaser kit today. I think it worked great. And then you got your new vacuums. I know you said you're going to put those to good use.
Yep, we're going to use the small vacuum to what I would say vent the Hemi at the racetrack. We're going to use it to pull air through the valve covers and cool it down. So we're going to be putting it to the test all year long. If y'all want to swing by and see us in the pits, we're going to have a SP Tools vacuum cleaner cooling off the 4,000 horsepower hot rod.
Don't let it get looked over. We got the workbench too. 3-drawer workbench along with our parts changing table that also has a catch pan for any fluids that come out of the parts that you may be working on.
The table is absolute beast. It is super strong. I think you could put whatever on here. I think you could set a motor on here and work on it. I mean, it's not some flimsy table. It's heavy duty, and it's ready to go to work like we are.
Well, I'm excited. I know you are. So once we get everything in place, we're going to do another video of how everything's laid out. But I know we're excited to get started.
Absolutely, man. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. We'll get everything put up. It'll be time to celebrate together.
That's right.